to you all, guys and girls. I am Mike Scorpio of my Nintendo 64, and joining me for a very, 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 very special Let's Talk About is my compadre and editor-in-chief, Jack Longman. Jack Longman, come and say hello.
Hello. Yes, no wave. Ditching the wave.
Very good, very good. So we are talking about, of course, as you guys are probably already aware, the Nintendo Switch, which is the revealed name for the Nintendo NX. Now, there's a lot of people that wish that it just stayed as the Nintendo NX, but I actually am quite excited about this name, and I think it's probably one of the few names that Nintendo have chosen for their consoles that actually represents what their console is about. I mean, you get to switch up the different ways you can play games. Now, I know I'm moving my hands around a lot. That's because I'm very, very excited. I'll try and keep them to myself if I can. So, as you see in the video, the guy is playing on what looks like a very, very sleek, sexy, cool design of the controller, and then all of a sudden he takes the controller parts off, the controller handles off, and he sticks it onto the tablet, pulls it out of the pod, and then he takes it on the go as he goes to walk his dog, and then neglects his dog to walk in the park while he's playing on his tablet, which just does look very, very amazing. Now, I've always, as soon as I saw this video, I just knew that this is what Nintendo wanted from the Wii U all along. The problem is they just did not have the technology to get it out there to run a home portable device out into the open with enough charge to keep it going, and the graphics that you can expect on a home console. So it's basically the love child between the 3DS and the Wii U, but they've got rid of a screen to make use of these new handles. Sorry?
Joy-Con controllers.
Yeah, Joy-Con controllers, yes.
The handles, or Joy-Con controllers, but also, you were talking about love child. It's not just the Wii U and the 3DS, is it? It's the Wii as well. You look at the controls, you're telling me that's not the Wii. It's the last three big consoles and handheld that Nintendo had in one. You know, It's like Nintendo, we could do something new, or we put the three together in a room and make them have a baby.
It's
like the Wii U had a baby with the... It's like the Wii had a baby with the 3DS, and that baby had a baby with the Wii U.
Well, if you look at the original images of the Wii U when they were going through its first stages of development, there was a screen with two remotes attached to the side.
Yeah.
They've basically taken that idea and they've just gone that one step further, where they had the Wii U and it's basically they're both fixed on the side. Now they can actually detach off, and when you see in the video they're playing Mario Kart. Now it looks like 8, now they're running around on the Yoshi track, but King Boo is in it, so does that mean that King Boo is going to be a DLC for Mario Kart 8, or when they do the port for the Nintendo Switch, or is this Mario Kart 9? We don't know.
Wait a minute. Technically, if it's going to be Mario, a new game, it's going to be Mario Kart Switch. Okay, it has to be Switch. Yeah. You can't just call it 9. 9 is a horror number. Also, allow me to remind you of something that was said earlier in the year. Good things come to those who wait. That was a Nintendo tweet. A tweet from Nintendo that was put out regards to Mario Kart. This could be that thing. This could be a remake or a brand new game with just more content. So yeah. As for the actual Mario game that's shown, I know you want to do the whole I told you there'd be Mario shown in the trailer, you said there wouldn't be. Let's just agree disagree. Yes, it's Mario, but it's not the Mario game that you think it is. I think it is the reimagined 64 version, as the Switch, horrible name by the way, is supposed to have a number of remasters coming, and there are supposed to be rumoured 3 remastered games upon launch. I think that Mario game is one of those games that a remastered 64. It is not the Mario NX that Nintendo said they would unveil at E3 next year. It's not that game. It's not the groundbreaking Mario game it's going to change world. No, it's a remastered version. And Mario again make us feel like, oh, this is awesome. And then they bring out Mario NX or Mario Switch, and it's like, oh my god, they gave us that. Now they're giving us this. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's better.
It is better. It is better. Now I know the name. I know you're not sold on the name. Now I am, and it is incredible. And to see 720 pixel graphics on the tablet, and then when you put it into the pod, I'll call it the Joy Pod for now because we don't really know what the pod is called. We know that the controller is called the Joy-Con.
Docking station.
Docking station. Okay, docking station.
Docking station.
Docking station. So as you put it in, and you can take the controllers off, you can play with it. You can pass one to your friend, and they can play with you multiplayer. And you could also see in the video that they had two playing with. So there was 4 people in total playing. 2-player multiplayer on both sides. So does that mean it supports local play, or I'm trying to think what the word is now. It's not exactly, well, it's wireless, but it's not.
Play, usually.
Sorry?
Yeah. Let's go with local play because that's usually what you have when there's someone else in the area, or Yeah. So yeah, let's just call it that.
Yeah, so sort of like with the 3DSs that you play together. They've got this with the Nintendo Switch, but you can actually have 2 people playing on the same tablet with each one with their own controller, which detaches off of the Nintendo Switch. And then of course, it's nice to see that Nintendo will be supporting the esports scene, and they showed players playing Splatoon. Professional players playing Splatoon. Now they can do that for, say, Super Smash Brothers, and for other big games as well, including Mario Kart. You never know, you might see Mario Kart esports coming soon, everybody. So, Zelda was shown. Yay! Mario was shown. Woo! And many other games as well, NBA 2K and also Skyrim. So it shows that Nintendo has got the support of third-party developers, and there is a list including Bethesda, Ubisoft, Electronic Arts. It's also going to Epic Games, which have the Unreal 4 engine, which means all those graphics that you've seen now, you've seen on YouTube. I think it's Cryogenics who does all the reimagining of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, could you imagine if they decide to reimagine? They go, yeah, you see that? That's going to the NX. Everyone would be like, Breath of the Wild or Ocarina of Time.
And it's like, yeah, I know, it's the same game over and over, but with these crisp, great new graphics and everything looks real. I think it's going to get snapped up completely. Now,
a lot of people be like, yeah, but this would be a lot of people. Ocarina of Time. Bye-bye Breath of the Wild. I think a lot of people would ditch Breath of the Wild and go with Ocarina of Time. Unreal.
Unreal. It has got so much potential, and it is glad to see that a console has got so much potential this time around. I think this is good. Now, a lot of people say this will save Nintendo. I don't think it's going to put them straight at the top, but I do think it will give Sony PlayStation a run for their money. Now, obviously, the Xbox is not going to be able to touch this. Let's be fair. So it'd be nice that Nintendo could actually step up. Instead of being like the very, very last, it's so far behind in the console war, it's not even participating anymore. But this would help get it back into the game, I think. And the possibilities that it has to be able to take it anywhere, play it anywhere, on the plane, on the train, in the car, as you mentioned earlier in a previous recording, on the Porty Potty or on the bog. It's got so much potential. And I think we should, because this is going to be so much to talk about, we're going to have to cover it in another episode as well. So guys and girls, thank you very, very much for watching this. Please be sure to watch our next part, which we will be uploading very, very shortly as well. So thank you very much. That's goodbye from me.
and goodbye from me. Bye.